Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. I hope everybody is doing well. Actually, I'm going to give it a minute, make sure you guys can hear me. So when you can hear me, just let me know. We'll give this a minute. When everybody can hear me okay, just let me know and we will get rolling. You can hear me? Okay, perfect. All right. All right. Well, welcome. I hope everybody's doing well. Very busy day today. Very busy day. Good day, though. Real good day. But before we get started, I just want to remind everybody if we have any interruptions in the stream, if there's any issues, that I will get right back on. So you just be patient, and I will get right back on. And you may not get a notification, but I'll be right back on as soon as I can if there's any problems. We've actually had 4 streams in a row that have gone good, so hopefully that trend continues. Also, I just want to remind everybody that this is a very family-friendly oriented channel. So I would ask everybody to please be decent in the chat. No racism, no nastiness. Just be decent to each other, and there's no reason for the other stuff. Okay. So thank you for that. If you do not behave, I jinxed hopefully I won't jinx it, right? Those awesome people you see lit up in blue will boot people that don't know how to behave themselves. So anyway, all right. So we're going to be talking about the California wildfires, and there's a lot and we're just going to talk about California in this one. So it's going to be interesting. Okay. But I got to tell you so obviously today I went on a Support the Blue motorcycle run. And if you guys watched the video earlier, we actually did 2 other videos. One was just when we were all starting to leave. So that's about a 4-minute video, 4.5-minute video. I'll probably throw that one up. The other one, when we were on the road, my photographer, my sister, Becky, she did a horrible job. It's all blurred. You don't see it well, so I'm probably not going to put that one up there. But I'm going to tell you right now, when you're in like the middle of the pack and you're looking ahead and you're coming down off of a hill and all you can see for as far as you can see is, 2 bikes, just right down the line. That is something to behold. It really, really is. They had blocked off all the intersections. We didn't have to stop for any lights, nothing. It was fantastic. I will say I was very proud to be out there supporting the police. I think the police are very important. They have a job to do just like anybody else has to do. Their job is a lot more dangerous than most people's jobs. I mean, there's other people that have very dangerous jobs. Firefighters, they got a tough job as well. They're the ones running into buildings when everybody else is running out. So, but the police take their lives in their hand every day. So I absolutely proud to help support them. It was awesome. It was a great ride. A little chilly, but not bad. But it was really, really cool. So I was real happy to do that. So when we got home, I think I had told you guys the other day I had 4 battens that I had cut up, and I had picked up 2 more bats. Sorry, make sure I say it right. I picked up 2 more bats that were not cut up. So when we got back home, after I warmed up, I had to get a fire going and sit in front of the fire for a while. I went under the house. Mom and Beck just fed me the bats. And I got the 4 all up, and then I said, okay, we're cutting up the other 2, and I'm going to see how far we get. And we cut up the other 2, and we got them in, and I was very, very pleasantly surprised and very happy to say the entire underside of the house is now insulated for my mom and my sister. I thought I was going to have to get 2 more. I don't. It worked out absolutely perfect, which was kind of scary, but it worked out really good. It ended up taking 11 bats altogether to do the underside of their place. And so the only thing left that I have to do now, which I'm going to do tomorrow, because on Tuesday, Greg's coming over and we're going to be putting the skirting up. I have to just go under and put up the tie vac, to help support it. It's not going anywhere. That insulation is not going to fall out. But just to help for that extra support, I'm going to put the tie vac underneath that. So that's that's my game plan for tomorrow. But I was really, really happy to get all that done. And then I took a shower because that insulation is, even though it is the rock wool insulation, it's nasty. So not a whole lot of fun. Glad to have all that insulation in. And so I was busy today. It was good. Very productive. Very, very productive day. So got to go ride, support the police, and then came home and got some stuff done, which was awesome as well. All right, so let us get into the topic of the video. We're going to talk about the California wildfires. Now, there's a lot of really interesting stuff. Oh, guys, too, and if you have questions, hello, everyone. I sold my house, and I am moving out of New York to Tennessee. Yes, Kat, so you did decide on Tennessee, Kat? That's very cool. You know, she had talked to me, she had sent me a message and about what state to go to, and she had a couple of them. And I said Tennessee and Kentucky would be good states. That was my opinion on that. So, but anyway, so if you have any questions, all cap lock so it stands out for me. I know there's people that have asked different questions, and a lot of times I don't see it. If I'm in the middle of talking about something, I really don't see it very well. So, you know, I'm not really paying attention to the chat if I'm trying to, you know, talk about whatever the topic is. All right. Oh, and I have to mention this because I got quite a bit of amusement out of this. Somebody took their time to shoot me an email, of course, with a reply email address, to tell me that I am a piece of SH. I thought that was hilarious. So thank you for the laugh. I appreciate that, the person that said that. You know, he said, you are a piece of SH and everybody knows it. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I will try to live up to your expectations. All right. Okay. So let's get into the topic, guys. California wildfires. There's been 8,200 wildfires in California this year. So I want to just put that into perspective. Okay. It's a lot of wildfires. All right. Right now, there's about 1,700 firefighters still battling nearly a dozen major blazes throughout the state. Now, here's something and this is the thing that I want people to really take into perspective. They started doing records in California in 1933. How many square miles, you know, how many millions of acres have burned and stuff like that. And I'm going to give you the old record first. The old record was in 2018 when they had a record of 1.67 million acres burned, or 2,609 square miles, okay? That was 2 years ago, 2018. This year, so far, and the fire season's not even close to being over, they're still battling major fires, okay? Yeah, very poor forest management. Tiny Titan 50 said that, and I agree with you 100%. That's a big factor in why they're having the problems that they are. So far this year, over 4 million acres have burned, okay? More than 4 million. It's more than double what had burned the previous record, which was in 2018. All right, they're saying that so far, 6,250 square miles have burned so far. Now, remember, the old record was 2,609 square miles set 2 years ago. Very, very poor forest management. You have a lot of fire bugs out there setting a lot of these fires. And these, like I said, right now, there's 17,000 firefighters still battling these fires. Unbelievable, you know. My brother nearly lost his home to the poor forest management. Oh, okay. Yep. The death count was significant through all the fires. Pretty sad. Yeah, right now, so far in California, 31 people have died because of the fires. There have been 8,400 buildings destroyed so far, just in California. We're not talking about any of the other states. Just in California, so far this year, 8,400 buildings have been destroyed. Unbelievable. The amount of land that has burned is larger than the state of Connecticut. Think about that for a second. Unbelievable. Napa Valley, a lot of it's wine country up there. They're getting decimated up in that area as well. I don't drink California wines. My favorite is local. I generally drink local wines too. New York has some great wineries here. So I drink New York wines if I'm going to drink wines. We have right down in Naples, New York, there's a winery down there, Red Cat. I like their wine. Their wine is really good, and it's local. It's right from here. And again, I'm a big believer in trying to support your local economy if you can. I think it's really, really important. I can't remember the channel. YouTube, he said Kelly gets 180 million a year because of the fires. That's why the governor won't stop them. Wow. I don't know if that's true or not, Timothy. But thank you for that information. It's crazy. The amount. I honestly, I've been to California several times. There's some parts of California that are absolutely beautiful, okay? But with the forest fires, with the earthquakes, with the insane taxes, the insane cost of living out there. I mean, if we're paying, okay, so here a good example. Let's say we're paying, right now I think we're paying about $2.25 a gallon for gas here on the East Coast. In New York, about $2.25. Generally, $2.12 to $2.25 is about the average of the gas right now. You go out to California, and anybody on here from California, I'll guarantee it's over $4 a gallon. So if anybody from California, please let me know what the gas is out where you are right now. California is another country, just saying. Yeah, they're big enough to be. Well, they have the 235 in Oregon. Okay. Mountain Kayaker says $2.95, $1.90 in East Tennessee. California's $3. Okay. So $1.99 or $1.89 in Texas. So $1.85 in Georgia. Yeah, we're always higher than the South. There, $3.42 in California. Somebody just said. Gloria just said that. $5 in Canada. Wow, that's great. I know Canada you guys get hit hard too. So, $2.85 in Northern California. Okay, so it's down because I know when I was out there a couple of years ago, 2018 actually, it was over $4 a gallon at that point. We got $2.50 in Pennsylvania, $1.90 in California or in Kentucky. I'm sorry, $2.15 in Virginia. So yeah, everybody. Yeah, but New York is always generally because we have higher taxes on our gas too, because they're trying to rake in as much as they possibly can. So $2.35 in Mesa, Arizona. But it's nuts. The gas prices here always they fluctuate, and it's funny too. I always found this to be amazing. Whenever crude oil or whatever the prices is going down, and the cost of gas is catquake. Yep, exactly. The price of gas is going down. All of a sudden, boom, you will see some issue someplace with a refinery or whatever. The gas prices go like when they had in Houston, Texas, when they had the one hurricane come through, jacked up all the prices up. The refineries are going to be down. They're going to be offline. And it was months later. Those refineries were right back up online in no time. And but boy, the gas prices sure didn't come down. So that's a little game that they like to play. I always pay attention to that too. And then when you have the start of driving season, if somebody's going to be traveling, if it's around Christmas time or if it's around Thanksgiving, you will see again that'll be a time when the gas prices will shoot up again, because they know everybody's going to be traveling to see family, spending with Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. It's just part of the game. 124 a liter in the UK. I don't know how many liters are in a gallon. I have no idea. I don't know the metric system at all. At all. But guys, we got 800 people in the chat. We're at 267 on the thumbs up. If you have not shot a thumbs up yet, I would ask you to please do that to show support for the channel. Thank you very much ahead of time for doing that. I do appreciate that. And also, it really does help with the algorithms as well. The more interaction, the better it is for the channel. So thank you again for that reason. The third reason is I like to see a lot of thumbs up. So I'm going to be honest. I want to see good interaction. But watch Shane. He's explaining the outbreak of these fires starts immediately west of an earthquake at a volcano. Yeah, Duchesne's got a great channel. I love what he does over there. He's got a really, really good channel. $6 in the UK. Wow. That's insane. Well, I know you guys I know the gas prices over there are way, way higher. 3.79 liters in a gallon. Okay. Yep, that's crazy. Yeah, I know over in Europe they pay way more. Way more. So, yeah. But I know you guys over there, you got all the little cars. Most people do. Smaller cars, really good gas mileage. You know, the United States is huge. The United States is huge. You know, when you have people come over here, like when I did the motorcycle tour, guys, when I did that, and we had the folks come over, ladies and gentlemen, from the UK, and they're used to being on an island, and now all of a sudden they're on this great big continent. Hey, Mountain Girl, just stopping by, showing some support for the channel. I hope all are well. Thank you very much, my dear. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the donation as well. I do appreciate that as well. Thank you. So, but I hope you're getting things buttoned up, Mountain Girl up there, and getting yourself. Are you all moved in up to your other place? I know you got to be close. But yeah, it's, you know, in the United States, I mean, when these guys were riding, it's like, you know, we were going through Utah and Arizona, and it's just like endless. And they were just amazed. They were amazed. And of course, then there's nobody there. Huge, huge areas, you know, out west, and nobody was there. You know, and then you come up on a small town, and it was really cool. I mean, it was my first time being in Utah. I had never been to Utah. I'd been to Arizona and stuff like that, but it was a lot of fun. I was really disappointed this year because I had signed up to do 4 motorcycle tours this year. And because of COVID and everything else, they canceled like everything. So, you know, hopefully next year, if things get squared away, we'll get back on track and do it again. Who knows? Hey, Shadow. Category 2 hurricane number 26 projected to hit near New Orleans October 9th or 10th. Yep, another one. Wow. Well, let's hope it's not too big. You said category 1 or 2. But New Orleans, they're what are they, 20 feet below sea level? Something like that. Unbelievable, though. But, yeah, it's been a very, very active hurricane season. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. The redwood forest did suffer some fire damage. That's too bad. If guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever get a chance to get out to California and see the giant trees, I got pictures of me standing in front of a tree that was 2,600 years old. It was enormous, unbelievable. Antifa is setting most of the fires out west. You will not hear this in the mainstream media. Vote 2020. Well, you know what? And I know that there was a lot of them that they caught. I talked about that in one of my streams. California redwood trees older than Christ and died from the fire. That's too bad. That is too bad. But it is unbelievable to be out there and see that. We had gotten to this one place, and it was like a mile hike in to where this great big huge tree was, and it was all uphill. And you had to walk in. And so I'm walking in there, and at the time I was in a lot worse shape than I am now. I will say that. And I was sucking wind so bad. So as the people were coming back, I stopped and I'm sucking wind, and I go, "Is it worth it?" And they were like, "Yeah, it's worth it." So I'm like, "All right, I got to keep going," you know. So we got up there, and it was absolutely stunning. I'm glad I did it. Going back down was great. Going downhill was awesome. It was nice and easy. But I'll tell you what, when you are not in the best of shape and you're trying to hump uphill, yeah, not fun. Not fun. It's amazing that people don't think outside their own box. Several fires in Utah started by people practice shooting. Wow. You got to really pay attention to what's going on around you. I mean, realistically. Well, you think about all the fires that have started throughout the years with people just by smoking. And they smoke and they get done with their cigarette and they throw the cigarette out the window. How many forest fires have started just that way? A lot. whole lot. God didn't create fatties, Twinkies did. Oh my, hey, Twinkies are awesome. I'm sorry. But part of the problem though, and like I said, somebody had mentioned this earlier, as far as California goes, very, very poor forest management. You got the tree huggers involved, and they just wanted everything to be natural. And you're talking about a lot of pine out there, a lot of pine trees, and that's just a natural tinder, and they just go up like a match. It's really, really sad, to be honest with you. And is anyone being held accountable for these fires? Well, I know that there was several arrests of people starting fires. I know that they got a bunch of people from that were doing that, and I hope they catch more, because, like I said, it's just that wanton destruction for no other reason than just to cause chaos. Like I said, it's very sad. What is wrong with people, realistically? Hey, Mountain Girl, this journey of wrapping up this place started late January, and I'm now finally almost there. Mountain Girl will be seeing you from the mountaintops. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I know it has been very, very difficult for you, and I know it was a lot of work, and I know your boys helped, which is awesome. You're going to be in a much better, much safer place with your mountain retreat, so I wish you all the best with that. That is awesome. I'm really, really happy for you. That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. And thank you again for the donation. I do appreciate that. Found a new Smith & Wesson MP Sports AR-15 for $700 the other day. Not the worst price ever. If you think about it too, now the prices of the rifles and stuff like that, the number of people getting new stuff, new ammo or new weapons. I think they said last month. I think it was last month, they said 4 million weapons were purchased last month. 4 million, just in 1 month. I think coming into this election, you have a lot of people are concerned with a lot of the chaos that's going around in different parts of the country, where people are acting stupid. You're going to see a lot more people gearing up and being ready, which is great. But again, I would really, truly emphasize, if you don't know what you're doing when it comes to gun safety, get trained. Get somebody that knows what they're doing. Have them sit down with you, show you everything. Or, like I said, there are gun safety courses that you can take. It's going to cost you a little bit of money. But again, it's a lot better to know what you're doing, know how to handle your weapon. And those type of things. I think it's really, really important, and people should do it. Yep, behind every blade of grass, exactly. Yep. If people know how it is to fight a wildfire, they wouldn't set fires. Oh, I'm sure. Delbert Jones just said that. Oh, absolutely. It's a horrible, horrible thing. Horrible thing. I got a 350 Legend Scout with scope for $300. Wow, Mr. Rose, that's a good deal. Yeah, guys, if you can get stuff privately, that's a great way to do it. Absolutely a great way to do it. And the more the merrier. That's what I say. People used to say to me, "Well, you can only shoot one gun at a time," and I said, "Well, this is true, but in a situation, if you have other people that come to you or are part of your group that maybe don't have something, now they do." So But my local Dunham's looking for ammo. Whoop, hold on a second. Walked out with a new Clink P or TP9 SF 304. Couldn't pass it up. Hold on a second. Grab it while you still can. Absolutely. I nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna tell you what. Like I said. Ammo. When SHTF happens, if you do not have a reloader, now that's a nice thing to have if you can afford to get one. Nice reloader, right? If you don't have a reloader, you're going to have what you have. That's it. You may pick up some ammo off of people that you get into a firefight with afterwards, if you're lucky. But you're going to have what you have in that type of situation. So, that's something to think about. So I'm a big believer in there's no such thing as too much ammo. There really isn't, not in my opinion. Ammo is very hard to find and very expensive. Oh, absolutely. The price is supply and demand. That's the way it is. And it's like you have people snatching everything that they possibly can get their hands on right now. And I think, this month, I wouldn't be surprised if they set a record for ammo or gun and ammo sales this month. Hey, Mr. Big, how you doing, brother? In your opinion, the entire planet looks like the United States, and what happens here? What are you thinking of Americans now? It's sad to see Americans not coming together to work together to focus on the real problems. Thank you very much for the question, and thank you very much for the donation as well. But it's hard to see it because you know what? I love my country. I'm going to tell you right now, I absolutely love my country. Not a big fan of my government, I'll be honest with you. Too much restrictions, too much wasteful spending, no accountability. When Rumsfeld came out, the day before 9/11, and $2.1 trillion was missing. How do you lose $2.1 trillion, right? And then what happens is, do you ever hear about that again? Nope. Because then it went right into the whole thing, and we got a boogeyman, and now we got to do that. Hey, Shadow, Native Americans did control burns. More is lost due to neglect. Look at the homes that survived, charred buildings, models to metal roofs and stucco. Yeah, they need to change the building codes out there if they're going to, continue to be in those hotspot areas. Thank you very much for the statement. Thank you for the donation as well. But they really need to, if they're going to be in those areas that have fires every single year, they need to change. Like, they have to build their buildings to a certain code because of the earthquakes, right? Why are you not building your buildings to a certain code because of the fires? If you want to live out there, if that's where you choose to live, I would be trying to do everything I possibly could to make sure my home was going to be safe in case of a fire. That's. I bought a Delton last year for $550. The same gun now is $800. Wow. Hey, don't panic. I went to a local Cabela's in Connecticut yesterday with no ammo to be found. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you very much for sharing that information, and thank you for the donation. Hey, Full of Hope. USGS has removed monitors all over Yellowstone. They say that they will put them back in May. First winter they've done this. Wow, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, that's an interesting. Why would you take them out? Why would you take the monitors out? If they know something that we don't know, that would. I'm telling you right now, Yellowstone goes, that is a world changer. World changer. Not just the United States. United States would be devastated. Absolutely devastated. Okay? But that's a puppy that will change the world. Not many people would survive after that one. You would have to be super, super prepared, and to be prepared to be underground for years. Years. Not fun. Not fun at all. So what do you guys think? I wanted to ask you this. Oh, actually, what are we at? With 934 in the chat, guys. We're at 403 and a thumbs up. I'm going to ask again if you would shoot a thumbs up to show support for the channel, and thank you ahead of time for doing that. And also, thank you for the support. Also, it really does help with the algorithm. So the more interaction we have, and of course, we want the thumbs up, not the thumbs down. It really helps with the channel in doing that as well. So thank you ahead of time for that. Also, I really do like to see a lot of thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you if you would subscribe, please. And make sure you hit that bell icon also to get all notifications. So thank you very much as well. But they now require sprinkler systems in homes. Gloria. Oh, okay. Oh, in California? Okay. Yeah, but what if they're doing... See, here's the thing with that, okay? So they have sprinkler systems in the homes. What if they're doing rolling blackouts? Now you don't have any power to run those sprinkler systems. So it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Hey, did you enjoy your ride? Yes, Lori Austin, I did. It was absolutely fantastic. My sister went with me, and I had a really, really nice time. A little chilly by the end of the day. It was getting a little cold, but really, really enjoyable ride. The mayor of Rochester did get indicted on the grand jury with fraud. Yeah, she got a couple of felonies. What a shock. A politician cheating and lying, taking money. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. New York is bad. New York is so bad. The politicians here are unbelievable. North Shore, what did I want to ask? Oh, I was going to ask you. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see if it'll come back to me what I was going to ask you guys. Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. I know I get distracted and it happens. I apologize. I wanted to ask your guys' opinion, what you guys thought, not only of the president getting COVID, that's kind of been talked about, but now it's running rampant through not the House, but through the Senate, which I find very interesting. It's almost as though it is being done on purpose. Now, I want you to think about this a second. Let's put our thinking caps on a second, okay? If they can keep the Senate from going in and confirming the nomination that the president put up, right? Then, after the election, whoever is elected would be the one making that decision. And the Democrats are pretty confident that they're going to get that. So, wouldn't it be interesting if on purpose they went around and were spreading